My man Smooth at smoothtickets.com. Smooth's got the tickets for everything that you need in the world of sports, concerts, or theater. I don't care what it is. I don't care where it's at in this great land of ours. My man Smooth at smoothtickets.com. He got them tickets. I'm telling you. Boxing, baseball, NBA, NFL, country music concerts, hard rock, hip-hop, theater, Broadway. He's got them all. And if he don't have them, there ain't none. I'm telling you. Smoothtickets.com. Once again, that's smoothtickets.com, or give him a call at 404-374-1150. Once again, that's 404-374-1150. You got to tell him, though, that I sent you. You got to tell him that Doug Stewart sent you. Once again, smoothtickets.com. That's smoothtickets.com. Yeah!
National Debt Relief is one of the country's largest and most reputable debt settlement companies, made up of energetic individuals who are passionate about helping thousands of Americans with debt relief. Most importantly, we're all about helping our customers through a tough financial time in their lives with education and individual customer service. We're dedicated to helping individuals and families rid their lives of burdensome debt, specializing in debt settlement, and they've also negotiated settlements for thousands of creditor and collection accounts. Providing clients with both expertise and proven results, this means helping customers in time of hardship to get out of debt with the least possible cost. It can also mean conducting financial consultations, educating the customer, and recommending the appropriate solution. Core Services offer debt settlement as an alternative. I repeat, alternative to bankruptcy, credit counseling, and debt consolidation. National Debt Relief is your #1 advocate group to help you reestablish financial stability as quickly as possible. So give us a call at 844-828-4975. Again, that's 844-828-4975, and work it out.
WELOVE
108
FM.
Music hitting your heart, cause I know you got a soul. Hey, listen if you're missing, y'all. Swinging while I'm singing. Hey, giving what you're getting. Know what I know.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show, Tribute Tuesday, Public Enemy. The number to the show is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedugstewartshow.com. LeBron James had 41 points, 16 boards, and 7 assists. Kyrie Irving also scored 41 points in Cleveland, man. Playing against Golden State without Draymond Green, staved off elimination, man, as they won 112-97 in Game 5 on Monday night, man. Ball award on a Tuesday to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Kyrie scored 41, as I mentioned already. And Cleveland, man, just they played phenomenally last night, and it was almost like this situation where Klay Thompson, kept them in this thing. The first half, and it really bothers me to watch Golden State. And I'm on the record, man. I don't get what Golden State does. I don't understand how they do it. And every time I watch Golden State and there's a chance that they're going to lose, they'll come down and they'll hit a big three-point shot, and then they'll hit another one, and then they'll hit another one, and they'll drive to the basket. And so last night watching this game, I'm like, man, Cleveland is clearly outplaying these guys, but you never get the sense that Golden State is out. And the performance that Klay had in the first half, man, was just crazy. James and Irving became the first teammates to score at least 40 points each in an NBA Finals game as the Cavs pulled within 3-2 and sent their best-of-7 series back to Ohio. Here's a quote from Steve Kerr. "I kind of like our position." The hell you mean you like your position? A lot better than theirs, he said. He says, "I kind of like our position a lot better than theirs." That's obvious, sir. And going back to Cleveland in Game 6, tied 61 all at halftime Monday. The Warriors missed 14 of their first 20 shots out of intermission and shot 7 for 24 in the third as James and the Cavs, man, did big things. Golden State desperately missed with Draymond Green's high energy, obviously, in the second half of the game. I want to talk about that in a second, though, and some comments that I've been hearing by a bunch of haters out there. And I don't even like using the term haters, but there's some haters out there. Once again, Klay Thompson scored 37 points with 6 3-pointers. Steph Curry had 25 with 5 threes. It was just killing the three-pointers in the first half. 7 boards, 4 assists, and 2 block shots. But they kind of wore down in the second half of this game, and they couldn't hold on. LeBron James and Kyrie Irving combined to shoot 33 for 54, while the Warriors went cold in the second half, as I mentioned, shooting 36% from the field. Andre Iguodala had 15 points, 11 boards, and 6 assists, starting in the place of Draymond Green. Kevin Love, old punk ass, came back and didn't do a damn thing last night. Didn't do a damn thing. They got to do something about Kevin Love. We'll talk about him in a second, too. LeBron James extended his NBA record streak to 26 straight playoff series with at least one road win. Golden State committed 17 turnovers. The Warriors had won their previous 4 games against the Cavs on their court, outscoring Cleveland by a combined 48 points in games 1 and 2 of these finals. But that wasn't the case last night. And the big story, man, is how Kyrie Irving just beat the hell out of Steph Curry last night. Now listen, I know you cats are going to say I'm about to throw shade on Kyrie Irving. And that's true. That's fine. That's probably what it'll be. You can call it whatever you want. But watching how Kyrie just drug Steph last night on the offensive end, and I mean drug him, it kind of reminded me of Steve Nash's career. Whereas I was always this big, I guess you'd call it heckler of Steve Nash and his game, and saying one of the big things about Steve Nash's game is he couldn't play any defense at all. And it's not, his fault. The good Lord made him the size that he was. And when I watched Steph last night, he was basically on skates. And Steph puts everybody else on skates, so, I get that. But Kyrie Irving literally took it personal last night that I'm going to actually drag this dude all night long on the offensive end. And he made Steph the 2-time MVP back-to-back. All right, back-to-back MVP. He made him look silly last night as Kyrie Irving goes ham. That boy can play. That boy can play. Now, once again, I know that a lot of you are like, he's a ball hog, this, that, and the other, and that's probably the case. But the man is very confident in his skill set. And when you see games like that last night, you understand why he feels that way and why he's got this chip on his shoulder and why he feels like that he can beat anybody off the dribble, because he can. Okay? Now listen, a lot of times it doesn't work. And the chemistry, I talked about this the day before yesterday, the chemistry with LeBron and Kyrie is always going to be a question because both of them dominate the basketball. But make no mistake about it. And listen, this isn't new. If you're new to the show, this isn't new. This rhetoric I'm spewing at you right now isn't new. I've been saying this for years. Kyrie Irving is unstoppable. Does he take a lot of bad shots? Not really. In relative terms, he doesn't take a lot of bad shots. He takes bad shots every once in a while because he's a young player. And they mentioned last night he's 24 years old. Imagine in another 5 or 6 years, the shots that he'll be taking, they'll be a whole lot better. His game will be a whole lot better than even it is right now. All right? And so I'm a big fan of dude, man. And I know it's tough on his ego to kind of acquiesce to LeBron James. Once again, they gave him $100+ million before LeBron decided he was going to come back to Cleveland. So Kyrie was going to be the focal point of that team. And with games last night, you understand why. You understand why. This man is unstoppable. Steph Curry, I said this last week as well, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. Steph Curry is phenomenal. Okay, he's phenomenal. Never said, even though I've been very, critical of Steph Curry and his game and how I don't believe what this cat is doing and why don't they lock him down? Why don't they play harder defense on him? Steph Curry deserved the MVP the last 2 years. Have no problems with that. Kyrie Irving and his skill set and what he does in comparison to Steph Curry is not that far off. He's not. Steph probably a better shooter all around. Total, they're saying Steph is the best shooter of all time. Kyrie can shoot the basketball. I mean, you know that. I mean, the man can do anything on the floor that Steph can do. Steph has done it at a slightly higher level, but Kyrie Irving has to feel like that he's getting disrespected with all of this Steph Curry talk. And y'all kind of, like Dr. Dre said, y'all kind of forgot about Dre. Okay? And Ball awards him on a Tuesday, man. That man can play. Now, I want to see. They go back to Cleveland. I want to see if the Cavs can hold court. I want to see if they can go home and get this win, and then they go to a Game 7 at Oracle where all bets are off. All bets are off. Listen, I really don't care one way or the other. I guess I do care in the fact that I want Cleveland to win a championship. I've said that many times. I want to see LeBron James bring a title back to Ohio, to Cleveland. I think it's a great story, bottom line. But I picked Golden State in 7, so I really, for the most part, don't care. These aren't my teams. I want to see an epic all-time series come down to a Game 7. And oh yeah, all of these cats out here like my frat brother Stephen A. Smith, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. All of these cats out here talking about Golden State and how they got wronged and why Draymond should have been able to play last night. Man, shut up! Stop crying! Stop bitching! Draymond Green had it coming to him. He had it coming to him. I don't care nothing about no damn Draymond Green. And you know what? LeBron may have goaded him into this whole thing. LeBron may have went to the press conference and put it out there for public consumption so that the NBA would think about it even more and subsequently suspend Draymond Green for Game 5 last night. You know what that's called where I'm from? Gamesmanship. That's called gamesmanship. Damn it, if y'all don't have one of y'all good players, our chances of winning are better. Stop crying. And I can't believe Stephen A. Smith around here crying, talking about they shouldn't have suspended Draymond Green. Man, you used to be an athlete. Shut up. If you don't have one of your good players, that helps us win. That makes our chances better to win this damn game. And I don't care how it happens, we trying to win. Stop crying, talking about it should be an asterisk by this series if Cleveland comes back and win. Man, shut up. Shit happens. It's as simple as that. And I ain't mean to curse, but shit happens. Nobody was crying. Nobody was talking about putting an asterisk on the Cavs series last year, on the NBA Finals last year when the Cavs had two of their best players not able to play because of injury. It happens. Your guy was a freaking derelict out there kicking people in their nuts every time you turn around. He had it coming. Freaking karma. Shut up. I don't want to hear nothing else about that. No, the NBA is totally wrong for not letting Draymond Green play in this game. Man, shut up, man. Shut the hell up. Nobody care about that. It's like a damn excuse to me. Your ass should have learned excuses, right? You a Ooh, I almost cussed. You a effing Q, right? Stephen A. Smith, you a effing Q, right? Damn it, you didn't learn excuses? You probably didn't. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. When we get back from the break, I'm going to calm down. We get back from the break, man. I'm just going to take y'all calls and y'all thoughts on Game 5 of the NBA Finals. What you got to say about it? I'm going to calm down. I can't be getting upset like that. Learn excuses. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Draymond, man, shut up. Hey, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. making excuses for these grown-ass men, making excuses for a dude that got a history of line stepping, kicking people in their family jewels.